Hello everyone, welcome back. This is I Say Cousin. Today we're continuing with Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Why are you looking at the corner?
Sir, are you alright? No response.
I feel like we're very close to the end now. Lighthouse Keeper Diary, May 3rd. The builders from Tabar, Mahoy. Wow. That was bad. Know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and when my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities. But what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I cannot help but feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy. Stop that. Please stop that. Oh god. Laser beam?
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
That is a laser beam.
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy. Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again. This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
Ashma, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Khalid lenses. Energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but they can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized, and we have only a limited supply. R. This. Obsidian dagger. A strange device. And this. Ta-da! Khalid lenses can only be destroyed with obsidian. The dagger from the cave should suit perfectly. The one hitch is that the lenses must first be made vulnerable by charging them, energizing them with the beam emitters. Yes. We'll stop them with the lighthouse keys. How about this? Not bad. I can't pick it up.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
That's alright. We'll rotate this into the path of... and slice off some heads while we're at it. Can I not pick that up yet? Out of the way, Watson! You fool!
That's it.
Ah.
You did it. The lens broke.
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
What madness is this? And now where do I go?
Don't mind my trembling hands. It's not fear, it's adrenaline.
Oh.
Stop there, shipmates! A storm awakens and we've battened down the Archers.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
Oh well.
That's no way to speak to a captain.
It's a throwback to the past.
Sherlock, get down!
Okay.
Watson, you killed him!
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summers' death will be but one of many.
Watson, quick draw.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
The port of London feels so long ago. Forgive me, Summers.
That was very quick.
Mad cultists, ancient ritual sites.
Tower
I
entrance.
know where this case would lead. I would never
Hold on.
have brought you
We
to
need a
see
plan.
Stenwick.
What have we got going on in here?
They made sure no one could enter through the main door.
I've heard the melody again. I hear it in every drip that falls from the top floor to the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I can hear it this very moment as my pen scrapes against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this log has been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming the other day in the inky ocean. Sea. Wow. His skin was dead and grey, his teeth as sharp as a piranha. He looked at me with salt red eyes, steadfast amid the furious waves, and I saw naught but loathing in his gaze. Oh man. The novel The Fisherman by John Langan. I loved it so much.
Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
And it reminds me, that description there, of seeing a loved one like that.
I
Oh,
know this
boy.
company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern.
What was that? Get the obvious one out of the way. A collection of notes Ashmont left himself over the course of the past few weeks. It all went south at that Arneson's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. I wish the water would take them away. They didn't deserve to be brought here with the others. No, no, no. The underground tunnels call me again. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up in the caves. Yesterday, I woke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight, the caves will call me again. What I have witnessed in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist. I think Sherlock can sympathize with that somewhat.
Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room. It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. They modified the gallery and watchroom. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
Dirty Summer's diary. Of all the nasty deeds I've done for coin, this is without question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet, life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. I cannot stare at the sky. I am loath to look at the sea, or Ashmat's face, or mine own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will disappear, be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world even if I were not around to see it. Is that it? Alright, let's see if we can't. How to stop the ritual. We need obsidian dagger. And oh, we have that one. And a modified lighthouse lantern blueprint. Follow the sabotage plan. We must destroy the Khalid lenses at the base of the lantern, as depicted on the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously, and then manually shattered using the obsidian dagger. We may need to work separately, as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect the lenses. I agree. Let's get this done! Hiya!
We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
Friends! BFFs! Oh my god!
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
Shoot him! Oh.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats, just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Bah! There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too. In your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath seeks eternal.
Oh my god, I'm getting so excited for this. Alright, that's destroyed. Move on to the next one. If we can get out. Oh boy. Excuse me? Is that hitting it?
Something is missing here. Interesting. This could prove useful.
what is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No, no. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned! Rochester plummeted to his death!
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
And it really feels like there's more and more people up here now. Is that people jumping off? Oh, man. Really? Let's go!
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below, that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Or you're one of my cross agents. This has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course, I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss,
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
Never!
It is undeniable!
I cannot!
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth! Now, Holmes! Now is the moment! You know it in your heart! Say it! Say it!
Oh boy. Let's do it.
It's real. All of it, it's real.
What did I do? And yeah!
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah! No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave!
Oh.
Come with us! Turn yourself in, save yourself!
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Oh my god.
Sherlock, please!
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
What's in the water?
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No,
Pardon me?
do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
Oof. Well, that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed that game. Oh, that ending though, hey? Well, I think these were pretty self-explanatory with that one. We've gone mad after our revelation at the end. There's nothing more for us to do but numb the pain with drugs. That was great. I really enjoyed that game. It's a fun moment, exciting. I was getting a little tense at some parts. An all-round good time. And while we didn't get to see any eldritch abominations, the madness that ensues was pretty good. Anyway, this has been I Say Cousin. Stay tuned for more Cosmic Horror video games. Thanks for watching.